Dun-dun. Happy birthday to me. That's right. I am 40 years young today, to use a cliche. And I appreciate anybody who hops in here. I know this is a late night stream. I tried to avoid that today, but didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go late night. So I appreciate anybody that showed up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this as fun as possible. I'm going to do two of my favorite things to get my mind off of being 40, which I'm not really that stressed out about, but it's still, it's in a number, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give away some stuff and I'm going to show off some stuff I love. No spec talk, no news for the most part. There's one thing that somebody's texting me about that might be kind of a big deal. I might talk about that. We'll see. But for the most part, I'm trying to keep it to the fun stuff. Got the Copper Age babe in the house. She made this stream possible by putting my daughter to bed. I really appreciate that tonight. Scrambling to get ready here because the program I used to stream, OBS, did a big update. And a lot of things were broken. Like I wanted to have my second camera, which is an old cell phone I use here. I wanted to have that like pointing at my comics and show you guys a bunch of stuff, and I can't get it working. I was struggling with that right up to the line. Couldn't get it working. So I'll show you guys the whole point of this tonight. I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you a lot of my X-Men collection. I'm going to unbox a couple things that people sent me that weren't specifically for my birthday. One really cool package I think we'll get to. I think you guys will like. And yeah, just some fun stuff. Now, I am going to Comic-Con. I'm going to Rose City Comic-Con on the 9th and the 10th. By no means do you have to do this, but some people did ask what they could do to support me. Here's what you can do. I have a Ko-fi. Some people pronounce it Ko-fi. Some people pronounce it coffee, whatever. K-O-F-I. I have one of those. And it's basically just like if you do the YouTube super chats or if you do any of that kind of stuff, I get more money out of this. I get pretty much all the money you do that. It's just like a Patreon or like a Venmo kind of thing, almost sort of. Just a way to give me money easily. And there's actually some perks you get to, I think, if you donate enough. It's been a while since somebody's done that. I don't really ask you guys to do that, but some people are going to ask. So I'll post that into chat a couple times throughout the night. We got Tex in the house. Tex is actually responsible for a couple of things I'm going to open up here. We'll get to that really soon. Nick G says, happy birthday, brother. I'll be joining you in February. Oh my gosh, you're going to be 40 in February. That's crazy. Change in the last 25 years. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even read. Yeah, we are all effed. Absolutely. We're all getting older. It's all downhill. We do have some giveaways. I'm going to give away the channel membership rewards for August. So if you were a channel member during August, we'll give away the reward for that. I'm also going to do like a couple trivia giveaway kind of things, I think. And then we're going to do the Predator giveaway for, let's see, oh boy, it'd be just like me not to pull it. There it is. We'll do the Yoon Predator giveaway. Go check out my Instagram for details on how to enter that, but that's a Cyberspace Comics exclusive. They're doing exclusives in a really different and fun way where you basically get the exclusive for free. This is their own exclusive. It's not shared with anybody. If you go buy enough comics from them, you can buy dollar comics from them and you'll get the exclusive for free. I think you have to buy 19 items to get it for free. And you can also just buy it outright if you want to, but that's a really cool thing they're doing. They're launching a web store. I really like the business model. I like the ingenuity. So that was a cool little thing I decided to hook up with them and do. And we're going to give that away tonight too. So let me open this stuff. Let's do that first. These came from Tex. Tex, is it the Tex Lax now? Tex changes his name almost as often as I change my underwear. It's pretty impressive. This had a couple tumbleweeds on it, so I can only assume it came from Texas. So this wasn't like a birthday thing. He contacted me and let me know he had a book that's on my hunting list, and he sent it over to me, and we're kind of doing like more or less a trade, although you know, I bought this, he bought something for me, kind of a trade. I think he's gonna like what he got out of that. Oh my, he's sending a little bonus here too, number 2. Oh, he's trying to get rid of his 4 mil bag, so I got a 4 mil bag. That's awesome. So you might be able to guess what he gave me. There's the bonus book he threw in. Didn't expect that. Planet Comics number 2. Look at that art. I love all the Planet Comics stuff. That's really neat. Oh my gosh, Chester coming in with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Chester. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. That really means a lot to me. Thanks a lot. Definitely made my birthday brighter for sure. Oh man, he wrote a novel here, and I'm going to assume this isn't just for everybody. And I have to kind of like get back to him about this book too, but I just wanted to show you guys it. Oh, that's in pretty good shape. This needs a little bit of a press, but yeah, I'm excited about this. I didn't expect to find this in a high grade. That is what I picked up from him. The infamous Planet Comics number 1. That is so cool. Let me get rid of that banner for a second so you can see the art. If you know what I like, I'm sure that can, like, you can definitely understand. Man, I love stuff like this. Pretty much anything Dave Stevens ever did, I love. You know, I recently got Airboy number 5 with the Valkyrie cover on it. So that is really cool. Thanks a lot for sending that over text. And thanks for the issue 2 as well. That's awesome. Let's show those together. That's really cool. And I will read your note here. I'm just going to assume that's not for public consumption. And I will read that after the show in detail. But I really appreciate that. And then this is funny. I'm going to show off the book you got just because I think people are going to like it. Kyle Willis did the art on this. It's really cool. It's limited to 100 copies. So that's what he picked up. Pretty cool. My original purchase supported charity on that book, which is awesome. And then it's going to go to a home that's going to enjoy the kind of the moment in time aspect of it. Now, here's another package he sent. Now, this is something he kind of just planned on sending. It just kind of happens to coincide with my birthday. Hey, brother John, thanks for the birthday wishes. K-pop, how's it going? I appreciate everybody coming in here. So I think this is going to be kind of a random deal. Like, it's going to seem kind of random. That's the impression I get for most people. And again, not really necessarily a birthday thing, but oh my gosh, another long note. I'm going to make sure to. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read that too. I'm going to add that to the note club here. I kind of scanned it. Oh man, there is some interesting stuff in here. Okay. I did not know what to expect. Let's dive into this. So I think they're on my misogynistic violence wall. Oh, yes. So these are. These are cover reproductions, I think, and this is classic art. You'll recognize this. And then the interior wrap there as well. Yeah, that cover was like on some charts recently, the actual book. Suspense Stories. Some really cool cover reproductions there. Again, this wasn't necessarily Happy Birthday Ancient One. Craig isn't here, but if he was here, he'd say something like that. So I've got some reading to do, it looks like. Interesting. So I'm going to have to kind of get some backstory on some of this stuff. Touch and Go. I got a pop up here. It's blocking chat. Happy birthday. Hey, thanks a lot. Let's see. We had Brother John, K-pop, Craig69 in here. Ganja Bars Medium. Ganja Bars. I like that username. What grail are you buying to treat yourself? That's funny. Got Holden Humphreys in the house. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being in here, Sam. Sin City Venom. Coming up pretty soon. It's going to be his birthday. Like literally, his birthday is tomorrow. I believe he is streaming tomorrow on, I think, Whatnot, maybe Drip. Okay. Whoa. Captain America: A Football Life from NFL Network, a DVD. This is definitely a pack of some interesting stuff for sure. This is going to be some fun stuff to check out. I can't wait to see what's going on here. All right. Let's get into this, the main part of the package. I've never watched somebody open my mind in a box. I think I need some LSD. I think I might too. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I have a signed all the Mannings, Archie and Eli and Peyton so far. I have a photo signed that I pulled down, and I think he saw me do that. He said in his note. So he sent me that, and not to be opened here because it's all still sealed. But the LP, Texas edition. That so Roger Staubach, right? Is my football knowledge failing me there? That is cool. No, I don't. In the note, you were like, "Oh, this might bug you because you're a Denver fan." No, this is cool, man. This is some really cool stuff. I got Cincinnati. I got something from Starset I am going to be showing. So that's some cool stuff. Tex, thank you very much. Like between the deal we made for the books and that stuff, that is really cool. I'm going to definitely have some interesting time diving into some of what you sent. Hard to consume and react to it in the moment. I think you understand that. Like you did not send this stuff anticipating me to open it on stream. I was just like, this will be fun. This will be entertainment. And sure enough, it was. So that's really cool. Let me secure the loose books here. So I didn't by the way, I finally made my first purchase using one of my credits on Drip. Since Sin is in here, I'll just show off. This is what came today. Snake Eyes and Timber. And that's a Funko.com exclusive. I'm not a big Funko guy. I've got like a small collection here now. By the way, there's a little note up there. You probably can't read it. My lovely wife and our daughter made a little sign. It says, "Happy birthday, band. Hey, 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 hey. Read comics every day. I love it. I love it. But that's on my wall of pops now. Yeah, I was snapping. Hey, you got Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? I showed off Danny's AOK she sent the other day. That was an awesome AOK, that Harley Quinn print. I need some water. So here's what we're gonna do. First, I got to see to make sure this isn't breaking news. I think I got sent some breaking news. I will post this again. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm telling you need to donate, but those that did want to support me going to Rose City Comic Con on Friday, that's just up there. Please do not feel any pressure to do that, and I'm going to try to leave that up there. That's really just, I'm going to try to get some signings done, immortalizing the Funko wall. Yeah, and I'm going to sell a few of those. I've got a Wicket. I won a couple from you, Sin. I won a 11 glow in the dark and a Splinter art series that I'm probably going to sell those or something, or do giveaways or something. We'll figure it out. Because they're not necessarily like, you know, I like Stranger Things, but I don't necessarily collect Funkos. But I have like Power Girl, and I have Black Cat and Baroness and Ahsoka, like the cool female characters, and Snake Eyes to go with Baroness now. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me see what this message is here. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to see whatever. If you're watching, Darren, I can't see what you sent me because I'm not part of the group that you sent me the thing from. So we will move on. Hey, what's up, Sicko? How's it going? Thanks for making it, Sickotron. I appreciate it. So one of the things I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show off, by popular request, my X-Men books, my X-Men collection. Before I'm going to do that, I'm going to show off a few cards because one of them is a birthday present, as Sin alluded to here. So I'm just going to show off a few cards. This isn't like my whole card collection. I still probably will do a stream at some point, but let's show off a few things I have. If you haven't seen this before, I've got the Aaron Moriarty signed Starlight card that got sent that from Nick Barucci from Dynamite, from like an award they did on one of their shows. And then I got a couple Star Wars cards. That was a gift from Star Set. And then I won this on a blind pack pull, a 1 in like 1900 pack double auto from this Topps Bounty Hunter series with Ashley Eckstein and Nika Futterman as a Saj dual auto. That's a really cool card. And then I'll just show this. A couple other. These are the only two slabbed cards I have, so I just pulled those down too. Stan Lee 8.0. And then football, Von Miller, PSA 10 rookie card. So those are the ones I have here. And then let's just show off some cards real fast. I won't do this all night. We'll get to the X-Men stuff. Some of my Cyclops cards, I just have in top loaders there. The Fleer Flare, one of the later Marvel masterpieces from the 90s, the Hildebrand ones. That's like series 2 Marvel masterpiece, I believe. Just some of my Cyclops cards. Metal promo card, Power Blast from one of the Fleer series, Metal Flasher from the Marvel Metal, Series 1 Cyclops Marvel masterpiece. One of my favorite Cyclops pieces of art ever. Joe Jesco painting. I want to get the cover for that in a 9/8. Got the cell style, the name acetate, I think, right? Yeah, I think that's an acetate card. Spider-Man card. Got the Marvel Series 2 Wolverine Hollow. Don't know how well I'm going to get that to show up. All the hollows are going to be hard to show off. Think you can kind of see that. Got the Spider-Man versus Green Goblin Hollow from Series 1, if I'm not mistaken. Badass Darkseid 90s Hollow. Oh, got a Ko-fi here. Someone supported me on Ko-fi. I need to log in. Let's check that out. This is this is a sweet one. Here, I gotta actually see to make sure I get the holo. Lobo. This is why I wish I had my second camera set up. I could get the glare off of it, but that's a sweet Lobo. Sicko, you're gonna love this one. Venom. Venom holo. Spider-Man 2099. I have this whole set, and then I have this one extra. This is from the Marvel Universe Series 4. Because of Star Set, I have all the red foils. I've had the entire base card since I was a kid. I had like 4 of the red foils. They make like a 9 card puzzle piece kind of thing. And then this was his present he sent over. These are super. That's the Spider-Man Venom Chase holo. That's like there's like one. I think there's a couple color variations on that, I want to say. But that was his birthday present he sent over to me, and that is fantastic. That's really cool. I've got a Carnage. Carnage holo. That one shows up a lot better. Let's see. You got this is from that same. I have that Cyclops Power Blast. This is the Iron Man Power Blast. And then I've got these are like from one of the Fleer X-Men series. I've always hated the art on that Apocalypse, but he looks just ugly there. Cable, Metal Chase. I think it's a parallel, if I'm not mistaken. Venom thing. We'll just show a few more of these. Here, this is for Sicko. Another Venom. Flasher. I collect a lot of Cyclops, a lot of Rogue, and a lot of Venom. A couple more Series 1 cards that kind of just stood out to me. I have a Raw of that Stan Lee and the Cyclops card, of course. Wizard cards, man. This is one of my favorite. I had this poster on my wall the entire time I was a kid, ever since I had it from that issue. Let's see. War Machine Acetate. It's kind of started to yellow. It's like a clear acetate card. Just all kinds of stuff, guys. So I'll do a show one day where I show all this stuff off. Still some pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, these are neat. The Spidey foil cards from the 90s. Those are fun. Do I have anything else that's like mega super awesome cool? Carnage. So yeah. Just want to do that real fast before we got to the X-Men stuff. Okay, let's see if I logged into Ko-fi here. Oh wow, got a couple Ko-fis here. That's awesome. Coffee, whatever you want to call it. Ganjabar, happy birthday, my dude. Glad you thought my username was cool. Okay, so Ganjabar, I'm thinking of Gom Jabbar from Dune when you say that. The Gom Jabbar. And then Sinson over a Grift. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. That's going to make Rose City Comic Con a little bit more fun. Oh my gosh, it's integrated. If I would have been looking over here, I would have seen it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Let's highlight those. Yeah, some 12%. So the actual goal originally, I got this mic right here because of coffee donations, and super chats. And then the next goal is a camera. I want to get like a mirrorless camera, but from Kelly Chan. Is that who I think it is? Let's refresh over here. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Thank you very much, Kelly. I appreciate that. So 15% of the way to the goal because of the awesomeness there. Okay. That is so cool. Let's show off some X-Men books, right? So this is the deal I made here. I'm going to show off my X-Men books. I pulled everything up to issue 200. So there's still more to go. This is all from Uncanny X-Men. Let's start off with the cheater books. -1. I don't really count that as part of the run, but that's the -1 book. And here's my copy of number 1. Yep, it's just a Marvel milestone. That's what I have. But hey, you know, that's still cool, right? So this is what I used. I won my fantasy football league 3 years in a row. And I used the money, like a little bit of the money from each year, and I saved up and got this. X-Men 16. 3.0. Not super exciting on the grade there, but that's the reason I got it. Signed by Stan Lee. Had to have a book signed by Stan Lee. And then more importantly, I had to have a book that he wrote, and I wanted it to be an X-Men book, which makes it really tough because he actually didn't write a whole lot of X-Men issues. I believe 20 was the last one that he wrote. If I want to, I might be wrong about that. But yeah, so that's the first actual book I have in the run. X-Men 16 3.0, signed by the Stan the Man. Love it. Then we go to my Raws. Hey, thanks a lot, Nick in the house. I was just showing off that Starlight you sent. First Banshee. Very low grade, but I picked it up for a song. See what I did there? X-Men 30. Most of my silvers are in fairly low grade, but this was a gift that somebody sent along when I was doing the Venom charity auction. They sent that as well. That was very nice of them. I really appreciate that. X-Men 33. This is missing a corner, but I still love it. Along Came a Spider, classic book. I'm missing that corner down there, but you know what? I'm okay with low grade. Especially when it comes to these books, I'd rather own a copy in low grade and upgrade someday. Pass these on to my daughter. 36. Meccano Lives. 37. This was my gift to myself last year. I did this thing where I'm starting to pick up the book that's the year of my age. So last year I turned 39, and I really wanted to get a higher grade copy of this, but you know, I went with low grade because it was affordable. 39. I'd love to have that in one that pops a little bit more would be great. But again, you know what? Somebody will want this for sure if I ever upgrade it, right? And then a while ago, I was lucky enough to pick up 40. First appearance of Frankenstein in Marvel Comics, I believe. So that one's low grade still, probably a little bit better grade than 39 actually. This is the oldest X-Men comic book I have. I bought this at LB's Comics when I was a kid. The shop that's no longer open in Washington here. And I remember I was like probably 9 or 10 or something. I didn't understand condition. And I pulled this out and I was like, why is this only like $3? And the owner was like, because it's in terrible condition. But I loved it anyway. Now, next year, I might upgrade this copy, but I love it. I love it anyway. I don't care. It's probably like a 2.0 somewhere in there. I don't mind, man. It's all good to me. Let's see. We have 44, classic cover. That one's actually in a little bit better grade. That's probably one of my higher grade early books. 45. Love that cover. If you know I'm a Cyclops fan, that's one of the better Cyclops covers in the early part of the run. And then this is actually kind of a Cyclops key too, because it's Eric the Red, but it's Twilight of the Mutants. This is a great issue too. 52. This is one of those Steranko covers. And 51. Wait, did I have those how did I have those out of order? 51 and 52. Great cover there as well. Holy crap. It's all good. It's all good, Nick. Man, thank you so much. Let's put it. I'll put that to good use at Rose City Comic Con this weekend. Guys, I will be doing some content from Rose City Comic Con streaming as long as Wi-Fi holds out. I am overwhelmed, Nick. Thank you very much. That's extremely generous. I'll put it towards something fun, probably to add to this collection. So thank you very much, sir. You are a true gentleman, and I love having you watch the channel and supporting. It's great. Two Brothers Comics in the house, another great member of the community over there. Go check out Two Brothers if you haven't already. Anything for sale today? Not really. I'm giving some stuff away later though. Your dog ate your SM39. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. Wow, I'm still blown away. Nick, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave that up for a minute. I think we're ready to go over to my next slab. Now, this is interesting. Got this from somebody on the CBCS forums. And I actually like how CBCS does it because it's restored. Light color touch on the cover, I think was the restoration on this one, right? Yeah, slight amateur restoration includes small amount of color touch on cover, which I have been unable to discover through the slab. But that's the first appearance of Alex Summers as Havoc in X-Men 58. This was a gift from Starset. For Sauron. He sent that to me the same time he sent me the first appearance of Wolverine, which is still blows me away that somebody sent me the first appearance of Wolverine. And by first appearance of Wolverine, I do mean the first appearance of Wolverine. So Hulk 180, suck it. Now, don't get me wrong, 181 would be a much sweeter book to own, but it's not the first appearance, but it's the first full appearance. It's the first cover appearance. It's an iconic cover. Obviously, I love it. But this is a super high grade for the first appearance of Sauron there. This was the second oldest book I owned as a kid. And I submitted this when I first started submitting books to CGC. I didn't know like that you probably shouldn't submit these. I mean, it's up to you to do whatever you want, right? I'm gonna remove the banner for a second so we can see everything better. But there's X-Men 81. I bought that as my first wall book I ever bought. I think it was $10 when I bought it, and I graded a 5.0. I didn't know like grading then very well. This is a sweet one, signed by Chris Claremont, X-Men 100 custom label. Saw me unbox that on the channel, so there we go. What, 32, Rico? 32 what? Oh, I didn't even see that. I missed that on Two Brothers comment. That's hilarious. Thanks, guys. I just saw your name and saw happy birthday, and I glanced over the 32 part. So what comes after 100? 101. 101 comes after 100. Absolutely love having that in the collection. So we're going to go raw here for a while. My dad gave me this when I was a kid as a birthday present when I was like 12. He's the one that gave me a bunch of G.I. Joe comics and got me into comics. X-Men 102. It's awesome. Hey, Mark, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you. Mark's another great person in the community. Go check him out over on Instagram. He has lots of great content over there. X-Men 106. X-Men 108, which I actually need to rebag and board in some Mylar there. It's not really in supremely high condition, but I like to have most of my X-Men collection in Mylar. X-Men 109. That actually reminds me. Yeah, sorry. Part of this was out of order because I was going to say I have a copy of that already. And I know that's first Guardian, later becomes Vindicator, right? Or later becomes Guardian. Weapon Alpha, right? Yeah. Vindicator's his wife. Heather Hudson. Did I mix up any others here? Yep, I did. I missed a couple. Sorry, it's a little out of order. Picked this up from Turlock Comics back in the day. And they did a clean and press on it. X-Men 107. Love some of these books, man. I mean, I love all of them, right? But Okay. Sorry for the jumbling there. X-Men 113. That's a Pince edition, too. British Pince edition. Another British Pince edition. 114. And then have 117 and a 9-4 for Shadow King. Amal Farouk. I have 120. That's the first appearance and cameo of Alpha Flight, signed by Chris Claremont. And then Raw, I have the first full appearance of Alpha Flight. Kind of hard to do this in order. X-Men 124. I don't look a day over 55. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love collecting these direct editions, early direct editions with the slash. Okay, I'll get it right one of these days. I'm old, guys. You got to forgive me here. Yeah, there we go. With the diagonal slash rate, that's how you know it's a direct edition from before they had the direct edition logo. And that's what they did for like the years through like 83-ish. They were more rare than the newsstands. This is a big one. 129 newsstand. And then another big one. Saw that. That was one of my rated rookie first appearance Friday posts recently. First Dazzler. 131. First cover appearance of White Queen. And first cover appearance of Kitty Pryde, too, I believe. Doing this off the cuff here. 132. Got that at Rose City Comic Con last year. And then 133 for solo Wolverine story. Now 134 is the only issue I'm missing from the Dark Phoenix saga. Got 135 there. 136. My favorite cover of all time, 137. Yeah, I know it's got the big ugly banner, but if you ignore that, it's just an effing sweet cover, man. Love it. Love it. Love Byrne. I actually picked up the first Byrne in Marvel Comics, first John Byrne in Marvel Comics, Giant Size Dracula #5. Picked up one of those for a song. Let's see. Oh, I have a raw of 137 as well and a direct. Hey, Nick, thanks a lot. You have a fantastic night. I appreciate everything you just did for me there. Guys, make sure you go follow Dynamite Comics. I think we're going to have something coming up, like a little collaboration pretty soon. Maybe some books to give away, that kind of thing. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. 138, Exit Cyclops. It's all about the lighting. I love it. Let's see, 139, underrated issue right there. And I need to get a better copy of this. This is in pretty terrible shape. 140. I paid the right amount of money for it because it was in terrible shape, but still. All right, what comes after? 140, 141, signed by Chris Claremont. And yes, they match. Although they're not both signed, but they're both 9-4s. So Days of the Future Past, Part 1 and 2, if you're not familiar. Okay, now we're going to kind of go quicker through some of these. I got to put some books away. Thanks a lot, Sam. I talk a lot about like moderns on the show, and I talk a lot about spec, kind of anti-spec, really, on the show. But I do love old comic books, and I'm trying to move the average age of my collection in an older direction, and get more Silver Age or the X-Men books and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was a good time to show off some of the cooler books in my collection. People have been asking for this more than anything else on my channel. They want to see the X-Men collection, so I was like, all right, let's just do it for my birthday. Okay. 143. Cool, creepy issue. Christmas at the Mansion, X-Men style. 144. Love this cover. I've always loved this cover. 145. 146. 147. Hey, what's up, Scott? Welcome. Guys, go give Scott a follow on Facebook and IG. Also, go check out Gamma Base Outpost, which is a group he helps run. Really cool community member. We've been talking a lot recently. 148. Got 149. Always love this cover. 150. Cali Comics, dude, today's my wife's birthday too. Happy birthday, brother. Hey, happy birthday to your wife. For sure. Texas, this is like when I was an 8-year-old and had to watch the rich kid open all his amazing presents, but I'm not bitter, I swear. Yeah, I mean, I there was somebody recently, in the community, Economics and Comics, went through, and I think he has like every issue through, I can't even remember, like through like a couple hundred signed by Stan Lee, and a lot of the other people that made him too. So, there's always bigger fish out there, as episode 1 taught us. But this is the kind of stuff that I've been dedicating my collecting to. Like when I sell stuff and I have a little bit left over for me, this is where it goes. And I've also been doing this for a long time. Like I sold most of my comic book collection a few years ago, but I kept all my X-Men's under issue 300 at the time. So a lot of this is stuff I had. Got 154, 155, and 158. But I there's that serious thing that happens. Always remember that you're looking at somebody's highlight reel, right? Like I'm sure, based on what we've talked about before, I'm sure I got stuff in your collection that would make me drool. 157, love that cover too. Have a couple copies of that one. 158, important issue to have. Got a couple of those. 159. That's 161, part of the origin of Magneto, when they kind of went back and redid some of Magneto's origin. 162, classic story there. 163. So Scott, you get a chance now to be a prize winner on the next for next month when I do the drawing for September. First, Carol Danvers is Binary. I always thought this cover was creepy. I mean, it's supposed to be, but 166. First Lockheed, I believe. And 167. classic. This was a gift. I randomly have 168 there from, I think that was from Star Set as well, if I'm not mistaken. And then, okay, we're going to go through the rest of these pretty quickly here. 169. One of the ugliest covers in the entire run, but not the ugliest, but one of. Man, I need to upgrade this. This is actually in really kind of poor mid-grade kind of there. $173. 174. One of my least favorite Cyclops covers. It's kind of cool, but it reminds me of like a Harlequin romance novel. 175. First Val Cooper and a much better Cyclops cover. 176. 177. 178. Another one of my least favorite covers. It's fun, but I don't know, something about it creeps me out. I mean, it's supposed to be creepy, but you know. Uh, 180. We got a few more raws to go through here, and then I'll just show you the rest of my slabs. 181, picked that up recently from Dangerous Waters during their dollar days. 182. I think I got this whole little run right there. 183. Got a bunch of First Forge in 184. That's one I pick up every time I see it. It's a very affordable book. And I've actually given away and sold some of these, but yeah, I've got 4 left of that. 185. One of my least favorite covers too, that same kind of Harlequin kind of look. I mean, least favorite, I still love it. Yes, I am. And thanks for the backup there, Copper Age Babe. Appreciate it. 187. Hey, thanks, Never Enough Comics. I appreciate it. Thanks, Sonia. Appreciate it, Brick Hunter. I probably missed 1 or 2 here. I'll try to go back later. $188. 189. So if you guys want to follow along with this, I do have a list. It's like a Google Sheets that I'll try to. You can find it on my Discord. Any of the X-Men videos I've done in the past, it's on there. Here is my least favorite cover. This is it. 190. That's my least favorite cover. 191. I need to rebag and board this too. First Nimrod. Looks worse than it is just because of the quality of you comparing it to the Mylars. Doesn't hold up very well. 182 or 192, sorry. 193, First Firestar in a Marvel continuity. And 194, First Andreas and Andrea Strucker. 196, Kitty Pryde uses a racial slur in that issue. 197, got that from my buddy Jason P. Sports Cards and Comics over on IG. 198, actually I think that's kind of a cool cover. 199. You have 40 copies of any book? Seems like that might break. No, I don't. Well, actually, the closest thing I have, this is 200. That kind of got hot recently. And 201, First Baby Nathan. I more for Cyclops versus Storm, one of my favorite storylines. Retcon on that is that Madeline Pryor made him do it. By the way, a lot of people are like, "Why did Cyclops lose?" Well, I mean, at least according to the Simonsons, it was because Madeline was trying to lure Scott away from the team. So 40 copies. I do have 40 copies. I think I've sent most of them off, though, of this Wounded Warrior book. I work with X11 Bravo on, yeah, we'll get there. I got it. On this project he does called Project Slabavet. And not just him. It's a whole team of people. I shouldn't say just Battle 66 Delta. It's a whole team of people. I shouldn't say that. Tired. And I send them these Wounded Warrior books that were an I Like Comics exclusive, and I probably had about 40 copies of that total. And I just sent it to them, and they put them in their veteran packages. So let's go to the rest of the slaps. The people are asking about some of the later stuff. So those are the only I'll go. That's as much as I'll do on the Raws tonight. Maybe we'll do the other half some other night. You know, up to 540. Shit, I can't remember. 544, I think. Got X-Men 211. So we'll just do the rest of the slabs I have going above that number. Motherfucker. If you guys watched my video, you know how I didn't catch the color touch on this. 9.6. I thought it was a 9.8 for one thing. But fucking Purple Label. Oh, well, actually, Purple Label on a dark cover kind of looks cool. Like if you just ignore what it is, it's not bad, but it's for my PC, so I don't really care. Like I have like the CBCS lab. I don't even mind at all. Okay, so $213 and a 9.6. Love that cover. First, Mr. Sinister. $9.4. That's a good point, though, Never Enough. If I did have 40 copies, now would be the time to bust it out. And then I've got one and a 9.4 signed by Chris Claremont. Whole bunch of Jubilee, 8.0, 8.5, and I believe I have a 9.0 that I got. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I do have First Gambit, consensual sense slots, but I actually just for Uncanny X-Men I just have Second Gambit. So First Gambit is X-Men Annual 14. Yes, I'm being a little bit of a troll, but also it's 100% his first appearance. So there it is. It was hiding. There's the 9.0 Jubilee. Newsstand too. Oh, and you know what? It is here. It is here. 9.6 on Bishop. Man, I thought I had like 5 copies of this, and I thought for sure this was a 9.8, but I just didn't pull the 9.8 on it. And then yeah, I do have First Gambit right there. 9.6 old slab. Yeah, I mean it says right there, you know, Gambit cameo, which a cameo is just a fancy way to say first appearance, right? So, so the 244s, I was expecting a little bit higher, but I wasn't actually that upset about it. For one thing, 244s were going for more money when I submitted them. But what I did is I sent in all my like 282. I think I sent in the best one. I decided to hold off on some of the other ones, but 244, 221. There's a couple other books I sent in too. I kind of got multiples of X-Men 4, First Omega Red. I had like 6 copies of that. I sent in all of them. And I just was like, you know what, X-Men books, I don't want, as long as CGC submissions were taking a year and a half, 2 years ago, I didn't want to like have an announcement happen and not be sitting on the books that like, because the way I look at it is like, I keep the best one for me and the rest are for to sell to make up the money for what I spent on the other ones. Right. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. like you might scoff at an 8.0 or whatever for Jubilee, but like when people get crazy about some of these X-Men character appearing, and it's probably gonna be years from now, by the way. Which at the time I thought maybe it would be more like a now, or we might get an announcement now about it. Now it's feeling like it's going to be at least a couple years. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, first cameo. You could. Yep, exactly. First cameo Bishop in 282. I've got 283, but like I said, I'm not going Raws. I didn't pull anything past 200 because there's just too many comics to juggle. But I do have a one thing. We're going to add to the run. Kind of why I wanted to end on the last two slabs and then show this. I appreciate that comic book guy. He's been holding this for me for a while. Because I kind of just claim books off his IG and for a long, probably too long. And then eventually he was just like, hey, can I send you your books? And I was like, yes, you can. Perfect timing because I knew I was going to do this today. He's a great seller on IG. Definitely go give him a follow. He's always pulling like if you're a key hunter, he always has like tons of keys. Just about everything he posts is a key or at least like a significant comic. So we're doing one more unboxing tonight, and then we're probably going to wrap it up. I'm still reeling from your guys' generosity for those super chats, for the Ko-fis, coffees, whatever you want to call them. Painter's tape kind of got mixed up with the packing tape here. There we go. Drum roll, please. Yeah, it's Silver Age. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so it's that comic book guy on Instagram. Definitely reasonable. You're probably not going to find like steals. I think his prices are very fair though. Like it's one of those things where he posts some hard to find stuff, and you might be like, that's kind of expensive. But honestly, I think it's priced accordingly for what I would be willing to pay. Like I picked up more back when I was really into like flipping and stuff like that. NFL Super Pro, that'd be fun. I don't have that. I should. I think this is one of those things where it got kind of hot during shipment because the tape seems a little melty. Yeah, most of you just saw it. I was hoping to be the last one. But there's two other books here we'll show you real fast. Total Cheesecake covers. Adam Hughes, Fairest. Love that cover. And Black Cat Goodness. So those are two books I had playing with him. And then X-Men 42. Very affordable price on a lower grade copy. But like I said, lower grade is better than nowhere grade. That's just me trying to compensate for saying it weird. Oh, hey, we got another soup. Thanks a lot, Scott. I really appreciate it, man. That is very awesome. Once again, please go check out Gamma Base Outpost on Facebook. I almost said FB. Yep, exactly. And I'm kind of like, for expensive books, I was talking to Scott about this last night, I think. I'm totally fine with low grade. Like, I don't mind. There's so many books that I wish I'd bought a low grade of 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Like, I had chances to buy low grade X-Men ones. I had chance, I could have kind of afforded it. I had chances to buy kind of 181 a little bit. I could have done it. But I was like, nah, I want to go for a really high grade book. Well, now I'm probably never going to own those books. I'd really love to, but I'm probably never going to. So yeah, you can say, and people have different amounts of money, right? If you have 10 times as much, 100 times as much funding as I have, you're probably going to find yourself thinking of low grade as meaning something different to you than it does to me. But at the same time, I'd rather have some of these books before I can't have these books. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely true too, Mark. I 100%. Lower grader is better than nowhere grader. Yep, that's another bronzism. Yeah, I did, but I never would have been. I actually have always liked Daredevil, but I've never been like, he's never been my favorite hero or anything like that. But Daredevil 1 was really affordable not that long ago. Even like after the Netflix show came out, it wasn't until people started saying like, oh, he's going to be in the MCU. A couple years ago, people were like, I bet he's going to be in the MCU someday. Or, I think there was a deal that was rumored, and then obviously they made it happen. That's when his books really started to pick up. Too many comics sitting around me. I gotta offload some of this stuff before I knock stuff over. So that's the vast majority of my X-Men collection. Although, I mean, I have a lot of other stuff. Let me pull up. I'll share that if you guys are curious. I made a spreadsheet for the run, and I mean, some people contact me because they want to sell me stuff, and that's fine. I can't afford anything right now, really, so don't worry about that part of it. But if you just want to see where I'm at, I update it pretty regularly. I have to update some stuff that isn't on here. For example, I don't think you'll need an invite. If you do, I'll totally do that for you. But 5-finger discount. But there's my list, and here, let's do this. We got a little time. Yeah, I mean, you never know. That could still happen. There's a lot of cameos in that show, but so here we go. If I do that, does it make it better? Not really. So that might be a little hard to read. Let me see if I can zoom in. That's weird. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can see like this is the list. And then if there's a little 1 in this column, it means I have it, and it turns that cell green. And so like you can see, like as time goes on, I have a lot more like in the 100s and the 200s and everything. And then, like I said, so I never had anything past, I sold 4 years ago, I sold everything past 300 except for a couple issues. I kept 350, for example, because I like the cover. But I had to pick up some of these other ones. And so like if I find these really cheap, like $1 or something, I'll pick them up. I don't really care as much about that part of the run because I don't think those comics are going to be worth as much. I do have like some of the X23 keys and stuff like that. But 94 through 300, I have 81% of those books, which I feel pretty happy about. 1 through 300, I have 59.67. For the whole run, I only have 40% though, and because a lot of that comes at the very end. I only have one of the reprints in the double digit section. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, it's 237. The Cyclops and Phoenix cover with the 250. This comic could be worth $250,000 to you, Banner. Yes, busy indeed. Okay, your son's birthday was yesterday, Jennifer. Well, happy birthday to your son. And yours is the 21st of August. That's definitely. So Sin City Venom was in here earlier. His birthday is tomorrow. My daughter's birthday is 1 week from today, and my dad's birthday is 1 week from today. They share the same birthday, which is really cool and really special. So what we're going to do is I'm going to Rose City Comic Con Friday, Saturday. I will be there available for meetups and stuff too. If people want to do that. I'm going to try to do more of that on Saturday. Friday, I'm going to try to wait in line more. You're more than welcome to wait in line with me. I'd love to meet Jim Lee and get some stuff signed by him, maybe, because I think his signings are free. I believe he signs for free, but he does a limited 2. So I'd like to wait in line and get his signatures. I'm thinking Friday might be a better day for that. And then we're going to do like a little getaway. So I'm going to be gone Monday through Thursday, basically. I'll be gone. So you're going to see very little content from me. I'm going to work hard to get some content ready to go for this week to upload over the next week and a half. Nice. Okay, Sonia, you're probably already gone, but okay. Well, good luck at your LCS. So I've done 3 fantasy football drafts in the last couple weeks now. So that's been very busy as well. I don't really like my teams. Yeah, lots of September birthdays out there. People be fucking around New Year's. It's kind of the moral of the story. right around that Christmas wintertime crunch. Sug was 31st of July, and Rich's was the 13th. Wow, that is a lot. King of the Golden State, I care about your birthday. Come on back and remind us closer to March. Okay, Dan. Okay, so Dan's X-Men's going to be in Rose City Comic Con on Saturday. Okay, cool. So I don't know exactly. I guess I'll post. It's not a huge. If it's set up like it was last year, it's not huge. I'll try to figure out where I'm going to be and kind of post it up. Oh, have a great night. Thanks again for coming out and checking out my drip show. By the way, if anybody bought from my drip show, my first drip stream was Friday. Because of Labor Day weekend, I couldn't get stuff in the mail, but I got it in the mail today. All your stuff went out. And there's some people that bought some stuff on eBay. I sent their stuff out today as well. And then Tex has a package coming to him. UPS is going to be out by the time I leave for Rose City Comic Con. Hey, K-Pops is in March too. So we'll do a little March show. We'll do a March supporter birthday show. That's really cool. Let's see. I want to see if this guy sent me this thing on Facebook. I don't think he did. So apparently, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm hearing stuff happen with Black Flag today. Guys, I am seeing some stuff. Oh yeah. No. There's several people that want to meet up. Like Buddy McKinley and I met up last year. We actually walked the con floor a bit. I know at least 2 other people that said they were probably going to be there. When's the next show, Arthur? So my next, I'm going to try to do a whatnot tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be very short show, all risque nude covers and a nude 11 by 17 print. I'm going to have a couple really hot nude books for auction, and then I'm going to have buy it nows. They've been on consignment, and this is the last chance we're going to have to sell them here before they go back to the owner, who's going to sell them at a local comic shop if they don't sell. I've had them for a while, so that's kind of what's happening there. Hang on, I'm checking messages. I think people might be trying to send me what I'm looking for here. Okay, maybe not. So that's awesome. Yeah, I really, so I wanted to go to ECCC, Emerald City Comic Con, but I had a root canal done the weekend, right before the weekend happened that it was going to start. And then Brian McClay went, which is one of the reasons I wanted to go, is I wanted a chance to meet up with him. You know, we've been on streams together and stuff, and I knew a couple other people were going to be there, but it just wasn't in the cards. Like, paying for the show, I didn't get press credentials for Emerald City like I did for Rose City Comic Con. So paying for the show, paying for gas to get up there, paying for parking, dealing with Seattle traffic, which is a fucking nightmare, it just wasn't in the cards. So Rose City Comic Con, easily something I can do. I noticed that, Rob. Totally fine, by the way. So Rob's having a sale over at let me get your IG name right. You're lucky. You get a free plug for you. Cosmic Rob. Oh, I think Danny's got my back. Okay. Yes, I got a press pass for Rose City Comic Con, which I'm going to say this loud so people understand. Press passes for Rose City Comic Con, I get in for free because they want the coverage. But I do not get early access to the show floor in any way. I don't get a cut line. I don't get any like VIP treatment. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking correctly here. Basically, all I get is into the show for free. And that they asked to see like my impressions of my YouTube channel, news coverage that I've done on my YouTube channel, and they said, here's your press pass. That's really all there is to it. There is, very strict rules that you have as a press pass. Like if you try to use your press pass in any way to get any kind of special treatment, you're out, which is great. So I just want to be clear on that. Let's see if I can figure out a way to share this. I think Danny sent this over. Danny Girl Comics, becoming super famous after appearing on Reggie Collects. Had somebody else's YouTube video. It's having a hard time loading up because I'm streaming. Let me see here.
Hey, everybody.
I'm really hesitant to play this because it's somebody else's YouTube channel. Basically, here's what I've been able to determine on stream while I'm looking at this. And I will post this person's video in the chat so you can go watch it after the show. Essentially, from what it looks like, I'm just going off what I saw here. Disclaimer, I could have this wrong. I guess Clayton Crane is hooking up or God, what's the right way to say this? Involved with the owner of Black Flag's wife. And they're severing their relationship, their professional relationship. So I'll post that into chat. I'm probably going to lose some viewers. You're probably going to want to watch that. I just don't want to play somebody else's YouTube video. I appreciate Danny sending that over, but I don't want to, and I don't, maybe she wasn't saying I should watch it on stream, but I don't want to show something I'm not supposed to show or whatever. It's somebody else's scoop. But I will say one of the people I follow on Facebook. By the way, I have a Facebook account now, which is really weird. First time in years I've been on Facebook, and I did it just for the channel. Said, if anyone saw the video, this is what happened. Clayton Crane has now apparently taken the wife of the owner, Black Flag Comics. Wow. Oh, God. I just saw a really crazy meme. Okay. So I guess some people are reacting to this already. Man, what a crazy, crazy, wild ride. Yes. I mean, or they split up. I don't know. Shit. King of the Golden State said it. So, yeah. So, fuck. I'm sorry to laugh because that's a serious messed up situation. But what I'm laughing at is how crazy the drama got around this whole situation. That is just bananas. You couldn't write this stuff. I got distracted. What I was trying to finish up. So I'm doing a Whatnot stream tomorrow night. Sorry, Arthur, right? Did you get your account set up, Arthur? I'm going to try to do a quick drip stream Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. It's going to be a lot of the same stuff I ran last week, but I do have some Star Wars, and I have some kind of hot variants and stuff that have come out that I'll run too. Yeah, it's well, yeah, Karma. Talk about an exclusive. Okay, oh man, it's just kind of ugly. That's the way I look at it. Okay, so we're gonna do some giveaways. If you're in chat here, we're gonna give you some cool chances at some giveaways. Oh, I will say this much. So if you remember, Starset sent me this is the craziest AOK of all time. That's Hulk 180, first appearance of Wolverine in cameo, but it's first appearance of Wolverine, right? That was I opened that up like right after Christmas last year. I had COVID. I was getting over COVID. He sent me that. He basically is just an awesome guy and sent me that. At the same time that he picked that up for his collection originally, he had a 181 and he had a 182 that came from the same collection. They were brother, sister comics, whatever you want to call it. 181, I believe he sold. And then did that. If you don't know, this is Hulk 182, third appearance of Wolverine. So I reunited those two books from the same collection. So that was the other little thing I was going to show off. And yeah, bought it from him and everything like that. I used earnings from these auctions I do and stuff. So thank you, Starset, for offering that up. I'm excited to have those books. One day, maybe I'll be able to add a low grade 181 to that trifecta of Wolverine there, and a 94 or a giant size. But yeah, that was really exciting. Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, sure. There's no Jesus. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, no. The Copper Age Babe is squarely in the bronze camp. There's no on Whatnot. I don't go up against anybody. Like people that follow me want to tune into my stream, they do. We average like 10 viewers when I go up on Whatnot. But I mean, I also I don't plan my Whatnot streams weeks in advance and promote them and do all that. Like I'm too busy doing other stuff, just to be honest. I'm excited about doing this more often on Drip. I I can help build the community over there. I had like 20 to 25 people watching at any given time on Drip. People were buying all night long. It was very exciting. Drip has free shipping up to the first $10 of shipping is free. And then the buyer covers anything that's over that. So no buyers paid shipping at all on Drip. And for anything that I sold them, I did better on Drip than I did on my last Whatnot for sure. And if you want, you can follow me on Drip if you use the link, which I don't think I pasted into the description. Let me paste that in real. Actually, I can't. I'll paste it in real fast because you can get $15 credit. And this is what I did recently when I got that pop. I used my $15 credit for that. Yeah, if you go sign up on Drip and you buy something, you get $15 credit towards it, and I get $15 credit. So it's kind of a win-win. And yeah, like I said, free shipping. Same, very, very much like Whatnot. Here, I can find the link for it real fast. Just play one of my videos for a second. There we go. Yeah, but so I mean, like nobody really goes up against them. Oh, it didn't actually. That's not really the referral link. Sneaky. Is this it? Holy crap, that's long. Long link. Sorry. Oh, weird. It like. Sorry for that. It kind of looks like Russian spam bots. Anyways, I don't know why I did it twice. So yeah, I think it went pretty well. But I'll do a Whatnot show tomorrow night, 9, and then I'll do a Drip show Thursday night at 9. I'm gonna try to stay really religious on the weekly streaming on Drip. I don't know if it's gonna be Thursday nights, Friday nights. I think Nerd Tween goes on Friday nights. He's kind of the established comic seller over there. But eventually, we're gonna have enough people buying over there that we can support multiple shows at a time. It's cozier. I can simulcast to YouTube, so you'll see my YouTube auction going as well. Yep, damn straight. Nice. Yeah, if you use that link, you get the $15 credit. It also helps me out, full disclosure. So yeah, there you go. Absolutely. I'm spamming my own stuff here. I've been told that I don't promote myself enough, so I guess I'm trying to make up for it. Okay. We need to give away some books. So, channel monthly membership reward. Scott joined tonight. He'll be eligible next month for this. But if you're a Bronze Age hero, which means you're at the $10 a month level, you get a chance to win a bonus book. Here is the bonus book this month. Frank Miller Ashcan first printing. So if you're a $10 a month member and you win, that's what you win. The other books, I always try to do a booty cover. Double Impact. A little bit of a booty cover going on there. Wasn't a booty of the month, but booty of the week cover. But also I do something I like, which I just love, that Supergirl cover. I'm a big Supergirl fan. And then we'll do a hotter, kind of cool, key-ish book, Star Wars Obi-Wan #1. And then you're going to get your choice. Actually, I won't be able to do a choice. So we'll do it this way. I'll give away this Wizard Magazine poster. It'll be in there too. The Invisibles. So that's going to be for channel member of the month. And then we're going to have a couple viewer giveaways as well. So don't think like, oh, I'm not getting anything out of this. No. You will. I need to find a random org. Random drawings from a list. I got to pull my channel members real fast. I am so ready for hot weather to be over. It's gonna be like 90 to 95 on Saturday of Comic-Con. Not looking forward to that. Okay. Let me get this list populated real fast. All right, so let me share my screen. Grandpa Bronze. Now you're on your phone. Fuck, I look even smaller. That's not cool. You charge that shit up. Just kidding. I don't. And let's share that. Okay. So this is the random.org list of all the channel members. Real fast, let's thank all the channel members. X11 Bravo is one of the $10 a month supporters of the channel, or the Bronze Age hero, as I call them. So is Comic Journey. X11 Bravo, I mentioned them earlier. They do a lot of great charity work. Please go follow X11 Bravo Comics on Instagram. And then Comic Journey is another fantastic YouTuber. I've appeared on his show before. You can go check him out. Go check him out on YouTube. The rest of you guys don't get a plug. No, we got DC Irish, Preston Eskridge, Buddy McKinley, He Who Remains, Chester Benson, Collector P, Jack B, Tomb, Kilted Corgi, Randall Tech Snob, Johnny Boys Comics, Ray, Cody Fraley, and the Atomic Frank. So I'm going to randomize this list 3 times. And the third time we'll have the winner, 2, and 3. The Atomic Frank is our winner. The Atomic Frank. I do not have your contact information because you haven't been a winner before. You win the Invisibles Wizard poster from September 1997. So I thought it was appropriate. Let's see, on my birthday that year, you had Sergio Aragonis's birthday. So that's pretty cool. And then you're going to win that Obi-Wan. You won the Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Love that cover. And you won the Double Impact. So hit me up with your shipping information. I'll probably have that shipped out early next week just because everything I have going on with getting prepped for Comic-Con and everything. So that's your stuff. Okay, and we're going to do this giveaway for somebody in the chat. Oh, man, consensual sense, you're asking the wrong guy. Maybe somebody in chat can help you. I'm not a big new spec guy. I try not to cover that stuff. This is the first appearance of Alpha in the Walking Dead Virgin Walking Dead 132, I believe. First cover appearance there too. It's a cameo, but she's on the cover. And then you're gonna win. This is from the Bad Girls of Comics. This Vampirella double-sided poster. You got the cosplay poster there, classic 90s. And then you got the art poster there at the box. So this is for somebody in chat. And let's see here. Let's do a trivia question. Oh, is 8 Billion Genies number 1? Is that the third print, Gino? Yeah, I've got a lot of 8 Billion Genies hanging around here that I'm kind of holding. I got to think of a trivia question. Okay. First person, after I put the start line into chat, There's a little bit of a delay, so I'll ask the question. I'll hit enter. Start letting it go into chat. First person to correctly answer this question gets it. And if it's too hard, we'll do another question. What comic book in my personal collection will I never sell no matter what? If anybody knows that, you're the winner. Oh man, I wish Boba Fett was in here. Or sorry, not Boba Fett, Boba Fett. He would know for sure. See some guesses. Not TMNT. I don't have TMNT 1. I have TMNT Adventures number 1. X-Men 43. You know what's funny? The TMNT 1 GameStop reprint is actually probably worth a ton of money at this point. And I worked at GameStop when it came out, and I probably could have had a bunch of copies of it if I really wanted to. Nope. I don't own Giant Size X-Men number 1. I don't own Star Wars 43. I don't own X-Men 94. You're funny. You could have won one of those. You were the big winner there. Hulk 1. I don't have Hulk 1. No, although it's higher out there on the list, but I actually specifically had a conversation with Starset about that. He was like, if you need to sell it, I get it. And I was like, if it comes down to feeding my family at some point, sure. But I'm gonna hold on to that one later than most of them. Not Hulk 181. I'll let a couple more guesses come through, and then I'll give another question. Maybe that one's a little too hard. Nope. That's a good guess. Gino. That's a really good guess. You got hints. I do have a couple Something Is Killing Chill number 1s. I have the Frizen and I have the Jay Lee cover. The Jay Lee cover I have signed by Jay Lee. Or sorry, no, I have it signed by Tinian in gold. Looks really nice. Yeah. Oh, Rob gets it. Rob Hallefield. Yeah, I have a G.I. Joe number 1 that my dad gave me for like my 8th birthday, and I held on to it the entire time I was a kid and sold it. Why did I say sold it? I will never sell it. I got it graded. Here is a facsimile. I have this on my comic filing cabinet next to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's the book. Actual size. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. That I actually got that from my daughter because she loves G.I. Joe now. And yeah, you got the Joes above me. And it graded a 9.6. Hey, Ben Compton in the house. What's up, Ben? How's it going? Nice to see you, buddy. So yeah, Rob Hallefield, you win. Send me your shipping address on Instagram or Twitter or my Discord or wherever. You get the Vampirella poster from Wizard Magazine, and you get that Virgin Alpha Walking Dead cover. I'll send that out to you the same time I send out the winner, the monthly channel membership winner. Okay, next giveaway. Let's do the Cyberspace Comics giveaway for the Predator. Well, this is Cyberspace Comics exclusive Predator number 1. They're doing exclusives in such a cool way. They're just giving them away as a reward for spending money. Right now, Cyberspace Comics is a big eBay store. It's like a massive eBay store. They have hundreds of thousands of books. And they're going to launch their own website. So you definitely want to go check that out. I believe for that one, I did the IG giveaway. Let me pull that up. It's funny. I see so many posts right now about the Clayton Crane thing. It's bonkers. Okay. So copy link. I need to find an IG giveaway comment. picker. Okay, that one's going to make me sign in. Fuck that. Same problem I had last time. Okay, it's loading comments. Does that look right? Yeah, okay, that looks right. Now, hopefully it doesn't pick one of my replies. Do I have a way to turn that off? Number of minimum mention, number of winner. Okay. Looks real legit, but we'll use it. I'm only going to do it once because I think it'll kick me off after I do it once. Okay, but yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to that, right? Like, I haven't seen it. I'm commenting on it totally blind, but like, could that guy be fishing for sympathy? That's a question I think is worth asking. Free Instagram comment picker. I don't know, man. The whole thing is just disgusting at this point. Okay, so this is the Predator post I made on IG to win the Yoon Predator 1 exclusive for Cyberspace Comics. And good luck, everybody that entered that contest. Winners are determining. Winner, Rammstein fan 123. Congratulations, Rammstein fan 123. I'm going to go make a comment right now. Congrats. All caps. We're doing all caps apparently. Awesome. So congratulations to Rammstein fan 123. As they say in Rammstein, du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Yeah, okay, we're not going to do the whole thing. I have trouble with my failsafe online. When I don't use the account, it logs me out. I just wanted to say failsafe in a sentence. Yeah, it's messed up, but I don't know all the details. I think most of you probably know more than I do, but so yeah, congratulations to those winners. Now, originally I was going to do the giveaway, and I'm still going to wait. Originally, I was going to do a power bomb, triple signed. Check out that, signed by Albert Morales in pink pen, Chin Potter, right there. And I cannot remember the third creator's name. I am so sorry. I think it's Andy Carrion, I think, or Carcone. I'm so sorry. I can't remember how to pronounce your name. Because the problem is it has a COA. This is from Collector's Choice Comics. The problem is I can't read that. And your signature is very awesome. Carson? It might be Carson. And then I'm going to give away this Chin Potter Noctera 7 as well. Also signed by Chin Potter. Those are fire. So I was going to do this at 3,800 subscribers. I'm only at like 36 something, and it's not climbing very much. It was going up a lot, and then it kind of plateaued. That happens. That happens. I need to produce more content, stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. My own fault. But what I'll do is I'll adjust it. So we'll wait till we get to, I'm at 3671 on my end. It takes a day or two to update usually for what you guys see, but 3671. When I get to 3700, I'll do the drawing for those two. The Noctera 7 and the Do a Power Bomb, and those are both from Collector's Choice Comics. So that's what we'll do for the giveaway for those. And then what I'll do is I'll do one more giveaway. I'll do this Obi-Wan. This is a Geist cover. We're just gonna pretend like I know how to say it. Obi-Wan variant number 1. So let's do another trivia question for this one. Who do I think is the sexiest female comic book character? That's a good book for your running. Rob with the second win, brother. Didn't take long. I probably made that one too easy. Apparently, my comic book filing cabinet magnets are my references for everything tonight. There we go. Rogue. Harley is a very good guess figure drawing. Way up there. Let's see. Some other ones that would be way up there. Psylocke, especially the 90s. Betsy Braddock in Quanen's Body. That whole thing. White Queen, way up there. Funny story. Aunt May is probably number 3. You should do that, Tex. You should. In fact, you should subscribe 36,000 more times, and we'll do a lot more giveaways. It's his peach icon. It's the peach thong icon. Let's see who else would be way up there. Black Cat. We already mentioned Harley. Those are some of the big ones. Aphrodite 9 from the 90s. Fairchild from Gen 13. Yes, we did. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I said female. Rose from The Last Jedi. No, but I will say I think they did that character dirty. I think they did Finn and I think they did Rose dirty in those movies. That's why I said female character though, because let's see, where's my Cyclops reference magnet? Here we go. Doesn't get any better than that. Here's my Cyclops reference magnet. God damn it. Yeah, good question. I so wish these showed up properly. There's a new thing I'm going to try. There was an OBS update. I want to see if their text pop out. I want to see if it displays emoji correctly. But that's a problem for the yes, Caitlin. Although it's different spelling than that. It's a I at the end, I think. Who else is super hot? Vampirella, if drawn by the right artist. Ghost, the character Ghost, for sure. If you're not familiar with Ghost, I'm talking about the Dark Horse version. Highly underrated. Yeah, Gen 13. The Jim Lee and J. Scott Campbell stuff on Gen 13 is a huge factor for me. Danger Girl, Abby Chase, as well. Who else? Jean's way up there. Jean's way up there too. But the funny thing is I think Rogue's hotter, and I think Psylocke's hotter. So she kind of plays third fiddle, and then White Queen to be fourth probably. Yeah, Zealot. Shit, I sold a Zealot book. I think it's like Wildcats 5 or 6, where it's like her butt on the background. I shouldn't have done that because that's a booty cover of the week coming up. So it's not 6. Oh, it's not even 5. 4? 7? Nope. Shit, it's one of the early Wildcats covers. Wonder which one it is. I'm really curious now. $10. It's 10. That issue. I mean, I can find that in a dollar bin, no problem. She-Hulk is really hot. I like She-Hulk quite a bit. The Byrne era She-Hulk. There's a cosplay variant for She-Hulk that came out in the last year or something that's super hot. I think Bloodhaven had it. Fathom for sure. Yes, I want to watch it so bad. I haven't seen it yet. Yes, I've got that. Love that. Oh, Lady Death. I forgot Lady Death. So figure drawing. Here is a do you use for comics you sell? So that's a good question. It's even more complicated than I was thinking. So I'm going to do a video, and I meant to have it done by now. I just totally lost track of time. I'm going to do a video that's basically the part 2 of my collection, where I kind of show the overview of my collection. And this is supplies. It's going to be what kind of boxes I use and what kind of bags and boards I use. For my personal collection stuff, only one way to fly, and that is E. Gerber Mylite 2s, fullback. You can see I use painter's tape on the diagonal. But for selling, I use it. I'll kind of read if something's in good shape and it's not like a super key book, like if it's just a modern or whatever, I'll use whatever it came in. I use BCW right now a lot. The resealables, just because when I'm selling them like on an auction, I don't have to like mess around with tape too much if I do that. So I use those. I want to start using Comics Pro line because they have that kind of like I can't remember the name of the material. It's not Mylar. I used to know the name of the material, but it's kind of like a fake Mylar. Oh, dude, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Yeah, I've occasionally, like if it's a really expensive book, I've occasionally sent stuff in Mylar, but fuck that. Mylar's for the PC. I actually don't like Silver Age. There are a lot of people that use Silver Age bags and boards. I went on this. So here's the deal. When you have a Mylite, an E. Gerber Mylite, look, that book doesn't move. The pressure of the Mylar against the board, the material of the Mylar, that combination of things, like this is a key book. I'm shaking it around. It doesn't move in that bag and board. You have daylight, as in board, across the book, all 4 sides. It's suspended in the middle of that. So if a corner gets crunched, you've got, buffer there before the comic gets crunched. When you put like a modern book in a silver bag and board, I know there's people that swear by it, and I'm not calling them wrong. I'm not saying that they're, bad people or whatever, but there's people that swear by that. It shifts in the bag all over the place, and you can get pressure dings on the corners, rubs on the corners. Now, if you have a real Silver Age book, of course, here's the problem though here's why I'm moving away from BCWs. I think that the standard size is too snug for a lot of books, especially if you have anything that's like a 36 pager, or even some of the cardstock covers. They're a little snug, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to move away from those. I think Comics Pro line, there's a little bit more wiggle room. Yes, Scott just said it here. Silver Age, they move all over the place. Hey, Comics Addicts in the house. What is up? Thanks for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Joffrey in the house as well. Appreciate you popping in here. So that's kind of how I view it. And I'll try to cover that. Consensual Sense Slots. Such a hard name to say, but I appreciate it anyway. I have 7 short boxes filled and haven't read any of my comics. I won't even open a book at the store just to look at it. Yeah, I mean, when I buy for reselling or I buy for speculation, I really have a hard time opening up the books. And here's the thing. Straight answer. I read digital these days. Just about everything I read is digital. And the reason why is because I am old as fuck. No. The reason why is because of these glasses. Now I have a very, very strong prescription, and I am very far-sighted. I'm not nearsighted. If you're nearsighted, you can see very well up close. People get that mixed up all the time. So if you're nearsighted, reading can be pretty easy for you. If you're farsighted, and I mean, I'm really, like, I can see really well far away. I can't read like small text in front of my face. I hold it farther away and I can read it better. So what I'll do is I will read digital for modern books for 2 reasons. One, I can zoom into the panels. I like the guided view. I have a Samsung Galaxy tablet, and I read on that. The tablet itself wasn't that expensive. I do Comixology, Marvel Unlimited, and by the way, comics, like, I don't have any close to me. A modern Marvel comic, you can just take a picture of it, go to their website, upload the picture, and they'll send you a digital copy of the book. Easy. You used to have to like peel off the redeem code and stuff like that. You don't have to do that anymore. That started like 8-9 months ago, I think. So I read usually for that. And here's the other reason why. I'm mostly reading around my 3-year-old, and I don't really want to be like handling books I care about around her when she's running up to me and jumping on me or jumping around or whatever in front of me. And so in those cases, I will read digitally just because it's safer. The tablet's easier to protect and put a case on than the comic books. So that's why. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was just saying about that too. Yeah, Comics Pro Line, I'm looking at them now. The problem with Comics Pro Line is the for a long time, and I think it's gotten better, there's a seam on the edge that can split. And Journos Comics and Pop Culture covered that really well in a video. I believe it's gotten better. I know a couple people that use them, and they say they haven't had any of those issues for a long time now. So I want to try them out. And then there's another company. I'm not actually going to say who they are yet because I haven't used their stuff yet. I'm going to hit them up and see if they want to do like provide some stuff for review. Turlock Comics hit me up about them a while ago. I need to go back and get in touch with them and see if they'll send me some stuff that I could do like a review on. I like them. They're expensive. I use them. I've got one in here somewhere. I think I pulled it out when I was doing. I actually have a bunch, and I use them in the. So if you have comic boxes, there's usually a flap on the back that can kind of cause some issues. So I put the 80-point clear backing boards in the front and back of my boxes, or in a pinch, I'll use some cardboard, some like thicker cardboard. You can also use a few backing boards, especially like Silver Age backing boards would work for that pretty well. And it prevents your comic books from kind of getting trapped in those little creases on the edges of most comic boxes. But I use Gemini comic boxes. Gemini comic boxes don't have a seam. There's one tiny little seam that's really tight. That's what she said, right in the middle. But I've never had a comic slip down in there. It's not thick enough for a comic to slip in. That's what she said. And I love them. So I use those. But that's what I mostly use them for. And also for shipping expensive books. So like if I ship somebody, like I sold my Invincible Omni-Man, Tyler Kirkham, that's like a $200 comic book. I sandwiched it in those 80-point clear backing boards. That's a trick I picked up from Headless Hammerhead. I also, and those are from Comics Pro Line. They're really great. Scott says, "Oh, I read right on my iPad. My eyes after choosing." Yeah, 100%. Yes, I'm surprised no one gave it for me. I asked for like a really nice magnifying glass because I need a new prescription. When I went to get this prescription, which was a little over a year ago, they actually aren't any more powerful than my last glasses, and I was a little surprised. What was happening is I had to wear a mask. We're not going to talk about that or whatever, but I had to wear a mask, and I because of some stuff, I'm a mouth breather. I pretty much have to be. I have a narrow nasal palate. It's a whole thing. And I have sleep apnea. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Anyways, so I breathe through my mouth a lot, and so I was fogging up the lenses on the little like bullshit thing. This one, A or B, one or two. And I don't think the doctor, I kept telling him like I can't tell. It's all fogged up, and he just eventually handed me a prescription. And when I got the glasses, I had some Ray-Bans before this that were really nice, but they're too expensive and too fragile. These were like super cheap. The prescription is more like even, like I can see through every part of my lens and see better now, but it's not any more powerful. Anyways, it's a long story about my eyes. I'm 40. What do you want from me? Go green, read digital, but even a computer has a carbon footprint. Yeah, sure. I mean, my dad was in the paper industry for a long time, so I actually don't mind. Paper is very like it's a more renewable resource than most people think. There is carbon cost involved in it, but there also is in just about everything. Something That's Killing the Children, the Type is Small. That's funny. I read Something That's Killing the Children pretty much entirely digital. Offhand, for modern comics, do you have a specific size recommendation of BCW bags and boards? Well, like I said, I'm going away from them. I will talk about the Pro line. I think you're okay on the Pro line now. What would be my recommendation? Excuse me. I'd probably go Pro line. Richard, I appreciate it. Something I said to my friend earlier, whose birthday is next week. Like I said, a lot of September birthdays. I'm not. Age is just a number. It truly is just a number. But it's also a big oof to turn 40 because as a culture, as a society, we've made a lot out of it. Yes. Yeah, it's not the Sozamika cover. It's Sozamika, however you're supposed to say it. It is it the Mora cover? I can't remember, but I've heard they're hard to get. So definitely, if that's something that's interesting to you, I'm sure we'll see a little bump on that. Unless there's a key in there, though, do not expect it to be something that's going to hold value. Yeah, me too. We're about ready to log off. Okay, well, good luck at the dentist tomorrow for your dad, Tylox. Tylox is in here as well. Go give him a follow on YouTube. Try to do that for all the content creators that come through here. Thoroughgood. Okay. It looked a little bit like a Mora, but I didn't see it. It was kind of confusing at first because I thought they were saying it's the wrong Sozamika cover, but it's actually just a completely different artist, and it was supposed to be the Sozamika. It reminds me of Department of Truth #1 7th printing, where they put the incentive on the A cover. Yeah, I've heard about it. I bet you it won't be like something that holds value for a while, but we're in such a bear market right now that any little blip tends to do pretty well for a little while, for about a week or two, and then it just falls off. Yeah, good luck to him. Going to the dentist sucks, man. I just had a root canal, and it's no fun. Okay, well, guys, I probably am going to sign off. It's been a wonderful spending the last part of my 40th birthday with all of you. Some major generosity from people in the chat, from people that went and donated to my Ko-fi. If you do want to support the Rose City Comic Con experience, do that. If you don't have money to do that, please don't do that. The other way you can help support the channel is by becoming a channel member. You saw some people win their prizes. As we get more channel members, I've kind of had it like fluctuate up and down. If we get more channel members, I'd eventually love to get to the point where we can do like slab giveaways, exclusive giveaways. Like I had that Frank Miller ash can. I thought that was a pretty good one, but I do that. I throw in an extra book for the $10 a month members. It's $3 a month to join. You get access to some cool emoji that you can use in the chat, like the booty emoji, the beard emoji, that kind of stuff. Those tend to be the most popular ones. You get the little membership badge next to your name. So that's pretty cool. You can always go join my Discord if you want to have more conversations about comic books with me and the community I've built over on the Discord. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm a seller on Whatnot. I'm a seller on Drip, and I'm live here on YouTube every week or two. I try to go live. On top of that, I have regular videos coming out all the time. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but it just seems like the thing to do before you end a video. Pretty fun stuff, guys. It's been a wild ride. 40 revolutions around this planet. Hopefully 40 more. Yeah, it's good times. Thanks for letting me be on here for you for a couple hours, hanging out with me and taking my mind off things. The way we'll close it out here. Let's see. How can I put a spin on that? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the hey, because I can't think of a fun little twist on it. And it's awkward to do it live sometimes. I will be at Rose City Comic Con. That's the last thing. September 9th, September 10th. So definitely if you're, I'll make some posts about it and stuff, but if you want to hook up and meet up or something, that's cool. Not that if you don't want to, that's fine. I understand that as well. But hopefully I'll run into you and we can say hi at least. And yeah. So if you're 40 or older, congratulations for making it there. If you're 40 or younger, enjoy it while you can. And here's the fall. Here's some cooler weather. I always love my birthday falling right at the beginning of the fall because some of my favorite things are around the corner. My daughter's birthday, my dad's birthday, football season, my best friend's birthday, cooler weather, rain, leaves changing. It's a cool time of year. Holidays start up again. We have a few holidays in summer, but not a whole lot. You start Labor Day weekend, you get Halloween, Thanksgiving, eventually run into Christmas and winter. It's good times. My favorite part of the year. Yeah, I was going to say happy birthday every day. I thought about that. I was like, that's kind of a weird one. So excited about stuff. As we have so much drama going on in the comic book community, try to really take care of each other. And that's what I'd leave you with. As somebody who's getting too old to fight and care about drama, don't get involved. Wherever you can. All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's the best birthday present I could have asked for. And hope everybody has a wonderful week leading into the next weekend. And hopefully I'll see some of you at Rose City Comic Con. Later, everybody.